Hi everyone, Andrew from Ant Fitness. Welcome to another at-home workout. Over the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you 7 different exercises to give you a full body workout that you can do in the comfort of your own home. You don't need necessarily dumbbells to do them. You can use water bottles, cans from the cupboard, running shoes, bricks, whatever you've got lying around the house that you can hold in each hand. Before we also get started, I do need to make sure, please, you've got your medical clearance before you take part in this workout or any Ant Fitness online workout. See your local doctor, get the medical clearance so you're A-OK to exercise, so we're not going to aggravate any injuries or any illnesses, and then you can get straight into it. So let's start. Our first exercise is for the chest, and it's a standing chest press. So we're going to hold the weight in front of the shoulders with the palms facing forward, knuckles towards the ceiling, and then we're pushing straight out, keeping it shoulder height, full extension of the arms, and then bringing back in front of the shoulders. Important here too that we're not leaning back with the upper body, keep ourselves nice and straight. We're activating the core by pulling the belly button in towards the spine, and we're pushing out and then coming back in. So this is working the muscles of the chest and also the triceps down the back of the arms, the standing chest press. For the second exercise, you'll only need one of your weights. This is called a one arm row. So we're going to have our feet parallel, toes to the front, and then with our left hand, the knees slightly bent, we're supporting ourselves by placing the hand just above the left knee, leaning forward from the hips, keeping that back straight. The right arm hanging straight down, holding the weight. And we're going to pull up towards the armpit. And as we do that, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blade in towards the middle of the back, and then we lower back down. So pulling up, squeezing the shoulder blade in towards the middle of the back, and then back down. Nice controlled movement. So this is working the upper back muscles as well as the biceps, the front of the arm. So when you do the workout, you'll do one set on one side, and then of course you'll swap to the other side. So you'll have the right hand above the right knee, again leaning forward from the hip. We want a right angle here with the upper body and the arm, and pulling into the armpit and back down. That's our second exercise, and that's the one arm row. Now we're going to move to the lower body. We're going to do a sumo squat. So with your weight, you can hold both if you wanted to, hanging down in front. We have the feet wider than shoulders and the toes pointed out at a 45-degree angle. The weight's in front, keeping the chest up, and we lower down as if we're going down onto the seat, and then back up. Keeping the chest up the whole time, looking straight ahead, and you'll notice that I'm sticking the hips out the back, and the knees don't push forward. We're bending the knees like a hinge, and we should be able to see the toes at the bottom of the movement. We're looking straight ahead, keeping the chest up. And that's our hanging dumbbell sumo squat. Next up, we're going back to the upper body. We're going to do the upright row. So again, grabbing our dumbbells, we're sitting up nice and tall. So we have the arms in front of us, the palms facing in towards the body, and just inside shoulder width. And so leading with the elbows, we pull the elbows up to shoulder height and lowering back down. So this is working the muscle in the upper back, just below the neck, called the trapezius. So you'll notice side on, again, we're not leaning back, we're keeping ourselves nice and straight as we pull up, elbows up to that shoulder height. Working the upper back muscles. Next up, we're going to be down on the ground. So join me down on the ground. So we're on all fours. We're going to do what we call the butt kick. So we have the knee bent. We've got a right angle there with the lower leg, and we're lifting straight up towards the ceiling as we're squeezing the muscles of the butt. Again, nice controlled action. That angle at the knee doesn't change. We're lifting the foot towards the ceiling. And of course, you're going to do a set on the other side as well. So the knee bent, right angle at the knee, lifting the foot towards the ceiling. And we're working the butt. Okay, we've got 2 exercises to go, and they're both for the arms. Firstly, we're going to target the back of the arms, the tricep muscles that run down the upper back of the arm. So with this one, we're going to lie on our back. We're going to have our feet flat, the knees bent. Again, taking the dumbbells. So we're lying flat on our back, again, drawing the belly button in towards the spine, towards the floor, so our back's flat and we've got the core muscles activated. Now we're going to hold the weights above us so the arms are straight and the palms are facing in towards each other. Keeping the upper arm still. I want you to lower the weights to either side of the head and extending back up. So the upper arms don't move, we keep them still. Elbows are pointed forward. Lower the weights next to the head and then straightening the arms. Again, nice controlled action, and you're working down the back of the upper arms. This is the lying tricep extension. And so for our final exercise, the hammer curls, working the biceps, the front of the arm. So standing feet shoulder width apart, again nice and tall, again drawing the belly button in towards the spine, so we've got the core activated. Our palms are facing each other, arms are straight by our side, elbows tucked in, and then we're curling up all the way to the shoulders and then extending back down. Again, making sure the body's not swinging, we keep the body nice and straight as we activate the core, pulling the belly button in. The hammer curls, elbows tucked in to the side, curling up to the shoulders and then back down. Nice controlled action, working the front of the arm through the biceps. So that's our 7 exercises for this at-home workout. Now ideally, I want you to do the session 2 to 3 times a week to get the most benefit from it, and giving yourself a day off in between. So you may do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or you might go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever works for you, but 2 to 3 times a week is ideal with a day off in between. With the exercises, I want you to complete 2 to 3 sets of 12 reps. So that means, for example, that last one we did with the hammer curls, you're going to do it 12 times, give yourself a 40-second rest, and then do it again for the second set, again another 12 times, and then if you're up to it, do a third set as well. So 2 to 3 sets of 12 reps, giving yourself a 40-second rest in between. Enjoy the workout, everyone, until I see you next time in another Ant Fitness online workout or at a class in person. Make sure you be active.